to another video. Better yet, welcome back to another reaction video. In my last video, I filmed myself reacting to some clips from the TV show Jessie, which, by the way, super funny show. Check it out if you haven't already. I reacted to some clips specifically of the character Bertram from that show. However, in this video, we're going to be reacting to some clips I have compiled from the TV show Spongebob Squarepants. Specifically, we're going to be looking at the characters Squidward Tentacles' most relatable moments. Now, SpongeBob, just like Jessie, made a huge part of my childhood. It was one of my favorite TV shows when I was very young, say 4 to 5 years old. Just loved the characters and like their sassiness, all of that stuff. But yeah, two things I did want to mention before we get started. I am on spring break right now, hence the background is like in my regular room. And second of all, the camera on my computer has not been functioning properly recently, which is why I am filming this video on a webcam, on an external webcam for the very first time, hence why the quality may be a little better. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys prefer this quality or the previous quality. But without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. Real quick before we get started, I do want to mention how most of the clips I have compiled are literally not longer than 10 seconds. So unlike my previous video, I've actually compiled, kind of like sorted out these clips into different sections. The first section we're going to be looking at is how it's like Squidward complaining about about things that the average human would complain about. So yeah, let's get started.
Squidward, what's he doing here? Here lie Squidward's hopes and dreams. What a baby.
Okay, that is so real. Like, I feel like we've all felt times in which we felt like hopeless and that we didn't believe in ourselves and that our hopes and dreams were just buried, quite literally, in this clip, just like shown in this clip.
Oh, how? Why is it whenever I'm having fun, it's wrong?
Okay, that was also relatable in a way that you can't quite explain why it's relatable, but you just get it anyways.
Rage, fury, irritation, humiliation.
Okay, not quite sure what happened to Squidward's eyes in this clip, but like, once again, just like the last clip, it's relatable in a way you can't quite explain it, but if you know, you know. Okay, the way he has such a blank face when he's like slamming his head on that thing is like kind of funny, but like you can tell like he was kind of frustrated and like just done in this clip.
Hello.
One of you will have to volunteer for some extra work.
Goodbye.
Okay, that last clip was so real, like obviously nobody likes extra work. So in this next section that I have, we're going to be looking at Squidward and his biggest regrets about life.
Oh, why must every 11 minutes of my life be filled with misery? Why?
Okay, I find it kind of funny how like that 11 was a very specific number, but I guess you can kind of relate to this clip.
Football playing king in space.
Don't you get it? I'm a loser!
Oh,
Once again, another short clip, but like, I felt like we've all felt like hopeless and depressed like this before.
Once in a while, I need to breathe in and not smell grease. Or the stench of my miserably failed life.
That is so real right there.
What seems to be the problem, Mr. Tentacles?
It all started when I was born.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys noticed, but I feel like when we were younger, we related to SpongeBob and Patrick the most, but the older and older we got, like, we started relating to Squidward more and more. Like, he's just that, like, fictional character that's just, like, done with life and, like, done with all the foolishness around him, which we can relate to as we get older, I'm sure. So this very last section of clips that I have, I know that was super fast, is of Squidward being straight out suicidal. Now, I did want to mention, I took most of these clips from a video that like compiled a bunch of clips of Squidward Tentacles being the most relatable character, and I just wanted to say the fact that most of his relatable moments are suicidal just goes to show you like how much is wrong with our generation.
Seem to get happy. Maybe this will help.
Okay, watching clips like this, I can't like help but feel a little bad for Squidward at times. Oh boy.
Too bad that didn't kill me.
Okay, Squidward was just quite such a mood in that clip. Okay, this next clip is of him being just straight up suicidal for like 30 seconds and just living his depressed life at home.
Hello, misery. I'm home. I might as well go to bed for 100 years or so. Wake me when I'm dead.
What's...
Yup, I feel like we've all like been there, done that, like felt like that at one point of our lives. I know this has nothing to do with the clip, but I just noticed how Squidward has like 4 tentacles, despite the fact that I think squids have like 10 in real life.
I wonder if a fall from this height would be enough to kill me.
It's just
Okay, so obviously they're underwater, so I don't think he can just fall from that height, but like, you can tell he's just done with his life, and yeah, he's just sometimes kind of suicidal. Anyway, you guys, that is all that I have for this video. I do know this video was a bit weird for me to film because, like I said, it's a different format, so it was a bit weirder for me to film, but like, this video sure did take me down memory lane. I do know that Spongebob is a classic beloved by like millions around the world, and it's like a very popular TV show. I think it's one of the most popular kids TV shows out there, so this video was definitely nostalgic for me. Just seeing Squidward being such a mood is like, was kind of funny in a way. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next videos. For my next videos, I'm probably not going to be doing reaction videos. I'm going to be taking a small step back and going back to filming a couple college-related videos, so make sure to check those out when they come out.